Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Jay Suave, back to you with another video, man. Back to you with another banger, man. About to do a pickup vlog for y'all, man. As you see by the title and the thumbnail, man, I am going to go up to the Scottsdale Mall to pick up my Air Jordan 4 white cement things, man. So I'm about to go up to the mall. Like I said, I'm about to try to go pick up my pair from Foot Locker. Yes, I did hit on the Foot Locker app. Not Champs. Champs don't ever show no love, unfortunately. It's the same old ever since. It's been like that for some years. I never hit on Champs, but I always hit on Foot Locker every single time. Whatever shoe I want, I always hit. I don't know, I think me and Foot Locker we just locked in, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to get a double up pair from JD. Right now it's currently 8:37 in the morning. The mall itself opens up at 10 a.m., but JD typically opens up a little bit earlier than the mall does. So they open up technically at 9, so I am running a little bit late. So there's probably already a line there for the most part, but I don't know. We're gonna see if I can pick up a double up pair or not. But if not, it's not the end of the world. We move on to the next shoe, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do a little fit check for y'all, because I don't want to talk y'all heads out too much, man. I'm gonna go to my mirror right here. Hopefully it's enough lighting. Got a little Von Dutch, you know, cream, kind of brown cream shirt, little Von Dutch action, you know. Got the Fashion Nova jeans, you know, stacked flare jeans, and then you got your burgundy 5s, man. See if I can try to get the camera out the way. Burgundy 5s, nothing too crazy with the fit, man. So like I said, I'm not gonna talk y'all heads out too much, man. I'm about to try to get myself going, see if I can try to pick up a double up pair, but I'll see y'all when I get there, so stay tuned. We here at the Scottsdale Mall, man. Just finally made it. About to go see what these 4s are hitting on. I'm probably not even gonna get a pair. I'm just gonna be like ultimately real. I'm probably not gonna get a pair for a double up. I'm gonna get my secure pair, and then that's probably gonna be it. But I don't know, man. We just about to see what's gonna hit like. I'm gonna walk up in this mall and we about to go see what it's looking like. I'm pretty sure there's already a line. It's 8:58. But yeah, man. So I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm about to try to run up in here, man. I actually got a good parking spot because I usually park below grounds. But yeah, we gonna see what it's looking like, man. We about to go see, so stay tuned. All right, y'all. So we did manage to cop a pair. Luckily, which is so weird because I was literally talking to a guy in there, and he was like giving me all like the free games and free tips because, you know, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to hit my size or my pair, you know what I'm saying? So I did cut mine from JD, you know. I do gotta call their customer service because it did took my points away for some status cash and I never claimed it. So I don't know why it automatically deducted my points and I can't use my status reward. So I'm gonna have to call JD to see if I can get my points back or just let it be, man. But I don't know. It is what it is. As you can see, nothing too crazy, you know. Got my double up here. Go ahead and take this pair out for y'all. We'll do a whole review and stuff like that when I get back to the crib, but these is kind of clean. I'm not gonna hold you. That Nike Air on the back. Like I said, we'll go more in depth in detail when I get back to the crib, but right now I'm waiting on Champs to open up so I can go ahead and get my second pair, and then we about to be up out of here, man. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, y'all, so I did cop my pair. As you can see, double up action, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox my pair. I caught mine from JD, and I'm gonna turn the air on a little bit, man. It's too high. You know, Arizona be burning up, man. But as you can see, I'll do a more like thorough unboxing when I get back to the crib. But as you can see, typical Jordan box, Jordan 4, got the white cement body, you know, 10.5, typical size that I usually get, you know. Pretty cool, man. Like I said, I'll go more in detail when I get back to the crib. Gosh, if you know Arizona heat, man, it is hot, man. Like by 9 o'clock, it's already 80 degrees, like 85 at least. But man, dang, man, the Air Jordan 4 white cement things, man. These is clean. Dang, it's a little smudge right there. I gotta get that off. But yeah, what y'all think about this release, man? How y'all feel about these? Very, very easy release, general release. On top of that, I did make a video. If y'all didn't see the last video, I did make a video saying that these were not going to be high in resale value off rip. Which, if you go on StockX or GOAT, whichever one that you look at for seeing how the shoe does, this shoe, at least for a 10.5, is not even going high like that. Actually, the price, the resale value on this shoe is going down, and I predicted that. I know there was some comments saying that it's going to be at least a $300 shoe. It probably depends on which size you get. Now, if you get like a bigger size, like a size 12, 12.5, 13, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But 10.5, which is still an average shoe for most people to get, because that's like an average shoe size, you know what I'm saying? But these, I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be a $300 shoe. Maybe like give it like maybe like a couple months down the line. But you gotta remember, this is a general release. They made so many pairs. They made at least like 300,000 of these, like estimate. You know, this is just a clean shoe, man. Very, very clean shoe. Like I said, I'll go more in depth. I'll show y'all again, and maybe I'll compare the Foot Locker and the JD pair as well and see which one is better. But I did get my double up. Thank God for the day. You know what I'm saying? God is the reason. But hey, man, I'm very blessed to have these, man. Very, very blessed. These are one of my favorite shoes that I've always wanted, man. But like I said, I'm gonna save all my responses, man. I'm just gonna show y'all one last little look before I go ahead and head back to the crib. I do got to make a couple stops, so I do got to stop by Costco, because I need to get me another fan, because, you know, like I said, Phoenix, Arizona, man, it does not play. By the time it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's already like 85, 90 degrees, so it is no joke. It's probably going to reach 100 today if y'all in the Phoenix area, you know what I'm saying? But dope shoe. I'm gonna give y'all another look. You know, very clean shoe. And that is just a clean shoe. Like, look at that Nike Air. Very, very clean, man. But I'm not gonna talk y'all heads off, man. I'm gonna get back to the crib. I'm gonna make a couple little loose stops, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to Costco, get a couple little things, you know what I'm saying? And I'll meet y'all back at the crib, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we back in the crib with it, man. Like I said, I did cop my double up pair. I caught mine from JD and Foot Locker. So I do have two, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep one on the ice, you know what I'm saying? And one to rock, you know what I'm saying? So when I got there, actually, I got there at exactly 9 a.m. And I'm pretty sure that's the time that JD actually opens. Because the mall itself in general opens at 10 a.m. So I got there at like 9, so I was like, oh man, it's over. I'm not gonna get my pair, I'm not gonna get my double up pair. And so I pull up the JD, it was like no line. I was like, okay, like, you know how lines be wrapping around the store and all that different stuff. This wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all, even at Shoe Palace. So got in, you know, it was a little bit of a line inside the store, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. I was still able to go in, get my 10.5, and walk right out like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the shoe, it was widely available for the most part. If you were able to cop, you copped, you know what I'm saying? But not gonna talk y'all heads off, man. Just to show y'all the box again. Jordan 4 box. Very standard, very typical. You got your white cement body. Nothing too crazy. Then show y'all the tag, as you can see. 10.5. And the color reads Summit White, Fire Red. And that's it, Summit White and Fire Red. Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? And here goes the inside of the lid, you know, very clean, nothing too crazy on that. Set it over here. And then we just gonna go ahead and, ooh-wee. Those are clean, man, those are clean. I mean, let me take one out, man. Let me just do an inspection for y'all, man. Let me do an inspection. I feel like a fiend. That's crazy. It's that new shoe smell that always is like so satisfying, man. Especially if it's a shoe that you always wanted. That smell hit different when it's a shoe that you always wanted. You know what I'm saying? Bang, man, this is the Air Jordan 4 white cement. Thanks, man, the white cements. I think the last time these retro was what, 2016? I'm pretty sure. Never had a pair. This is my first time having a pair of white cements. Very, very clean, man. Very, very clean. As you can see, the bottom. I don't know why I'm showing you like I actually wore the shoe, but as you can see, the outsole pretty clean. Pretty clean, man. Got the Nike hang tag. You know, like I said before, most of my videos, let me know if y'all rock the hang tag or not, you know what I'm saying? But this is just a dope shoe. Let me just put this behind the shoe. In terms of quality control, my pair is actually not bad. It's decent. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if y'all can see this. I just noticed this. I don't know if it's the gluing situation, but like, let me see if I can get close on that. That little spot right there. Ooh. Needed to focus. Come on, focus. It's like a little spot, like right there. I don't know if that's a gluing situation or what. Let me try to show y'all one more time. Camera trying to add light, it can't focus. I don't know. Could be a gluing thing. Not too sure, but very, very clean. We move up on the upper. Pretty much got black and gray with the little speckles. Nothing too crazy on that. Then we move up to the upper portion. Got your white leather, hits of black, gray with the speckle and the black eyelets. Got your Jordan logo on the front, typical Jordan 4. And then the cage, the netting, this will probably yellow over time. I'm assuming this will probably yellow eventually. So very, very clean, very, very dope, man. Then the Nike Air on the back, man. Very, very clean, very, very pristine, and very classic. You know, can't go wrong with these, man. We haven't seen these since 2016, man. So like I said, I never owned a pair. This is my first time having a pair of white cement 4s, you know what I'm saying? So, and that reminds me, it just reminds me, I have a shoe in my collection that y'all might remember releasing a couple of years ago. I'm about to go grab it for y'all, man. I'll be right back. Bang! The Jordan 3 white cement reimagined. Thanks, man. If y'all remember, this shoe came out in 2022. I think 2022 or 2021. Very, very dope shoe. Very, very classic. Very, very clean. This is a predecessor to the Jordan 4 white cements. Gosh, man, I don't know what that is. That is a very glue stick. This is my JD pair. This might not be the best pair, y'all. So I might keep my Foot Locker pair on ice. But other than that, man, I'm not trying to make this a comparison video. I'm just simply showing y'all that there is a white cement Jordan 3 and then there is a white cement Jordan 4. So very, very clean shoes, as you can see. One being the brother and the sister. You got this Mustang and Sally for all the Call of Duty nerds out there. Mustang and Sally's and all that different stuff, man. So very, very dope pair of shoes, man. If you got these in your collection, man, let me know that down in the comments below. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm not trying to make that comparison. I just wanted to show y'all that there is another shoe that is a white cement, but I have the reimagined version of it. So back to the Jordan 4, which is the topic of discussion. Now, I do want to address that there was a couple comments on my past videos that people were saying that this shoe is going to be over 300 in terms of resale value. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this shoe might sit below 300, like depending on the size that you have. Now, my 10.5, the last time I checked, 270 at most. But you got to think about it, supply and demand, right? This was high stock, high demand. A lot of people could get these. These were basically treated like the Bred 4 Reimagines. The Bred 4 Reimagines, if I remember, ballpark number had around like 400,000 to 500,000 pairs. You know, resale value is not going to be high because of that. Because yeah, they might have sold out fast, but watch, by the time Monday comes around, there's going to be a restock. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some sort of restock on some major retail store for sure. Now, let's take into account, this is a GR release. All right, here's another example that somebody has mentioned in the comments before. The black metallics, reimagined. These came out in February, if y'all remember. These were a problem when they came out. But guess what? This is a lower resale value. This is a higher resale value. Why is that the case? Because Jordan Brand did not make a lot of these. They did not make 300, 400, 500,000 pairs of these. They did not. If y'all remember, you can go back to the history of all like the sneaker accounts that have been posting the stock numbers. These weren't high at all. These were actually, in some cases, in some instances, these were actually sitting in some stores. These were actually sitting in some retail stores. But you can look at the resale value. You can check GOAT. You can check StockX or whatever you use. You know what I'm saying? These on GOAT for 10.5, at least 440. You know what I'm saying? Now, realistically, somebody might pay for maybe 380 for this shoe. All right. The fours, high stock, 400,000. Resale value is not gonna be that high. They treated these like the Bread 4 reimagines, and that's just the end all be all in terms of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion when it comes to that, man. I'm just stating mine, but this is just how I think. You know, high stock, high demand, the value is not gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's chasing after the shoe. Focus, darn you. They're both clean sneakers. They're both clean, but one was just more limited than the other. Now, this might sound crazy, but I don't know. I have yet to see it, but I feel like just because a shoe sits in store doesn't necessarily mean that there were a lot of stock in terms of the shoe, if that makes sense. Let me clarify. Like this shoe was sitting in some stores, not big sizes, but preferably the small sizes. I'm pretty sure we're sitting in stores, and then they slowly sold out. But that's why the resale value is high where it's at, because like I said, they didn't treat this shoe like this shoe. Everybody had an opportunity to get these. If you wanted these, you were able to get these. If you wanted these, you had to put in a little bit of work. I'm just keeping it real. You had to put in a little bit of work when it came to these shoes. So that's why the resale value is there for these. This is easily like minimum a $400 shoe. Compared to this, I see this at most probably sitting around $290 at the max. I don't really see this exceeding over 300. Maybe after a year from now, so y'all quote me on this day, Jordan 4 release day of the white cements. I don't think this is gonna reach over 300. I'm just keeping it real. Just because it's gonna be so many more restocks. They made so many pairs. It's a 400,000 like stock in terms of stock for this shoe. So if you were able to get these and go in a Shoe Palace or Foot Locker or anything like that, you were probably good, you know what I'm saying, in terms of getting your actual pair. But if you haven't gotten your pair, don't worry, there's gonna be restocks. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be restocks. Just follow those sneakers account on Twitter, excuse me, and just keep an eye out for that, man. But I don't know, I just wanted to make that a little take because I've noticed people commented like the resale value is gonna be over a certain amount for this shoe, but I just don't see it. I really don't. Not compared to this shoe. And actually this shoe did way better than the Flu Games. You got to keep that in mind too. Flu Games didn't even have a lot of stock, and the resale value is you know what I'm saying, it could go either way. But the fives, I don't know. This, you also got to think too, nobody really likes fives like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really likes these, or they don't like the model. But when it comes to the black cement, this is like probably the only colorway that people actually like. You know what I'm saying? So that also plays into an account. But that still doesn't disregard that Jordan Brand didn't really even make a lot of these like that. Now, I don't know the exact stock number, but I can guarantee it wasn't no 300, 400,000 pairs like how this was. You know what I'm saying? But hey, dope shoe at the end of the day. You know, you rock what you like, you know, and that's, you know, that's just the end all be all in terms of that, man. But if you like the video, man, if you like what you've seen in the clips, if you like the shoes, let me know what you think, man. Go ahead, leave a like on the video, comment down below, man, and subscribe to the channel. Come and join the family, man. Be a part of the family, and let's grow our channel to where we want it to be at, man. So I appreciate y'all. 500, man. 500 subscribers, man. I'm gonna say it every video, man. 500 subscribers, man. If we can just try to get there, man, I would appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and join the family, sub up, you know. And yeah, let me know down below, did you cop the shoes? Let me know how do you feel about the Jordan 4 white cements and all of its glory, man, and all of its heavenly glory, you know what I'm saying? But thank God, you know what I'm saying? Very blessed to have these shoes, because I wasn't able to cop these shoes back in the day. I really wasn't able to. Now that I got these, I'm about to treasure these like I'm walking on a cloud. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the love, man. I thank y'all so much, man, for watching my videos. And tune in to the next one, and I'll see y'all the next time. Peace.